Nick Drinks.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Nick Drinks. I'm your host, Nick Britsky. We are here with a Prestige Decanter. This is out of Louisville, Kentucky, and they make these beautiful glass decanters. Some of them are on wood bases, some of them are freestanding, and they are absolutely gorgeous. They were very nice to send me this, so thank you so much. And what we wanted to do is build an infinity decanter. So if you're familiar with what an infinity whiskey decanter is, basically when you get towards the end of a bottle of whiskey, you got like an ounce or so left. The thinking is you would add that to your decanter and kind of build your own custom mix. Now, the problem that you can run into is if you have a very strong flavored whiskey, or if you want to go into scotches or even like rums and things like that, you can have a wide variety of flavors. So what we wanted to do is try one specifically with bourbon, and to go even more regional, we grabbed all the Michigan bourbons that we had on the back shelf. So this is 15 different Michigan bourbons. We don't have all of them. And what's cool about this is actually 1,000 milliliters, or about 33 ounces. We're gonna add 1 ounce of all of these, and then if there are any brands out there that would like to contribute that don't see you on there, go ahead and get me a sample and we'll make sure you get in there so we can have every single Michigan bourbon in here. We're super geeked about this. But basically, yeah, this infinity decanter, you put a little bit in there, you kind of mix it up, you build this list, and then you get to the point where you're full enough and you can try it, you can sample it, and it's kind of ever evolving. If you're familiar with the Solera method that comes with sherry, they always keep a little bit of the previous batch and kind of mix them together, kind of like sourdough, the same kind of concept. We looked into infinity decanters, and there was a gentleman back in 2012, his name was Ralphie Mitchell. We don't think he's the guy from The Christmas Story, but he actually made a YouTube video talking about this, and so it was kind of traced back to him. So let's get started. We're gonna go through all 15 of these bottles. We're kind of speed this up a little bit so you don't have to have a 30-minute video of me pouring bottles, but here we go. Let's add him to the mix as well. And that is all 15 of the whiskeys and bourbons that we had access to in the Nick Drinks studio. I know off the bat that we're already missing Long Road, we're missing Journeyman, we're missing a lot of the east side or west side guys in Michigan. So we're gonna try to get those in here and build this to be a complete Michigan Infinity bottle. All right, so now that we have mixed up this guy right here, 15 ounces of delicious bourbon. You can see how this looks. Oh, that is super cool. Again, big thank you to Prestige for sending over this decanter so we could try it out. We're gonna be interviewing the marketing director of the video, or marketing director of the company, and talk a little bit more about these decanters. Great packaging they come in. But here's the big finale. What does this thing taste like? It doesn't look like 1,000 milliliters, does it? Very deceiving. Official Nick Drink branded glassware. Put that back in here. Ooh, what an interesting nose. Nothing really jumps out at me on it. It's definitely bourbon, which is good because it's mostly bourbon. That's wacky. It's my first take as a whiskey blender. I feel like some of these guys are going to be a little rye forward, and the rye is what's sticking out. It's a very dry bourbon. The corn definitely is not singing in here, but it's very good. It's very delicious. It's very unique. This right here is Michigan in a glass, so this is kind of cool to see this. A little bit of all these different distilleries. Another shout out, if you have a distillery that's not included in this list, we'd love to get you in here and try it out, make it a complete set. But this is pretty cool. So again, if you've never tried an Infinity Decanter, super easy. You're going to do your own mix. Try to keep like with like. I think that'll be a good first take. And then as you do more of these, you can experiment. You can go out and you can do it, whatever might make your fancy. This is good stuff. If you want to find more about Prestige Decanters, you can find their information below right here. Or you can learn more about Nick Drinks at youtube.com/nickdrinks, nickdrinks.com, and nickdrinks.com, all spelled out, for Facebook and Instagram. Thanks so much. Hope you guys are doing well. Cheers until next time.
Nick Drinks.